Welcome everyone. What up, 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 what up? Shout out to y'all for even being here, passing through, whatever you do, sending you nothing but love and clarity. Shout out to the new subscribers and welcome returning subscribers. And just let's catch a vibe, y'all. Let's catch a vibe. What's going on with y'all? As you on in, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here. If it is, again, welcome. It's great to have you. We're going to tap into these ethereal energies, okay, and see what messages Source has for us. All right. 316, that alarm is going off. Hmm. Ringing the alarm, huh? Something's coming to the awareness of the collective. Gods, goddesses, ancient ones, divine energy, divine reality would be the metaphysical becoming tangible. That which is at the depths, the infinite depths, there is no ending. The soul's energy, creativity, courage, strength. This courage and strength will take you places that the spirit and body depend on to get to a higher perspective. Just in case you didn't hear that, to get to a higher perspective. So, a lot's changing for the collective throughout the world. And when I mean collective, I mean throughout this universe as we know it to be. Up until this moment that you're watching this video. The bigger picture is oneness, unconditional love. The bigger picture is oneness, unconditional love. Now, you see the world the way it is today? Reconstruction due to the remembrance of the truth. The remembrance, reconnecting with one soul tribe, star consciousness, a vibration that is infinite, limitless, breaks all boundaries to be in this divine harmony with the universe. The universe is mental. The ability to use one's mind to its fullest potential has yet to fully be seen due to abilities or knowledge held beneath the surface of one's being. Looked at the clock, it was 4:32. On the time, it's 3:20, springtime. We hear of the cold and the dark, but for those who are awakening, this is springtime. Coming out of the mud, lotus energy, Al-Kebulan, blue lotus, coming out of the mud, something that's not expected, doing the unexpected, doing the impossible. Because one is taking off the lid off of dormant potentials. Thank you, infinite creator of all, ancestors, spirit guides, cosmic ancestors, animal spirit guides. Thank you for this creation we've had thus far, and thank you for the tools we're going to use to rebuild for this age, whatever that may entail in all aspects of life. Mind, body, soul, spirit. I say thank you, Ashe, Aibobo, Amun. Bring us closer and closer and closer to this wonderful reality we are going to create with the assistance of the reactivation of our ancient abilities. Thank you. Let's get into our messages, y'all. We're going to start with the angels and ancestors. First message for the collective. Angels and ancestors. First message on out. We have welcome on in. What is the message for the collective? Infinite source. What is the message for the collective infinite source? Angels and ancestors, infinite source. What is the message? Mountains. Stand your ground. Welcome on in. Stand your ground is the first message on out. It is in stillness that you are able to absorb all of the strength that you have to put it to use. Because now in that stillness, you're able to ground and absorb and use the energy. Moving mountains is part of your consciousness if you have been aware of it, because it is something that you decide to do. Based on your perception of what that mountain is. At the bottom of the deck, we have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. Stand your ground. Follow the voice of your soul. Now remember, your soul will take you places that the spirit cannot do on its own. Follow the voice of your soul, the Star Ancestors. This connection will require you to be still in moments where you want to do the most because you feel like something is going out of control. Chaos. But you have to find the beauty in that, and that is by knowing who you are in order to move that mountain. That mountain is an idea. Next message. Autumn. Release the old and rest. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm La Pantera. You'll find it in the description box below as well. This message came out for us in that reading from yesterday's live. Now, it came out in reverse going towards the high priestess. Now, that was more about the cards just move right now, and it's showing me this 3 of Pisces direction card, which talks about new direction, keep it moving, controls the flow of information, solutions, many working parts. Now, with the autumn card, or this raven that was in reverse next to the high priestess card, the energy that I was sensing from that was there was a moment where your higher self sent you to analyze or balance, okay, what it is that you were feeling and thinking, to take action on a decision that you may have been ignoring when it comes to your intuition. Now, with it coming out upright, next to stand your ground, it's requiring some strength here to release something from the past, an old way of doing things, old structures, absolutely. But this change is leading you to exactly what it is that you want. All this autumn and orange energy connected to the sacral. Okay? Stand your ground, as there are things shifting in your life to remove anything that is not connected to you pulling in or attracting what it is that you want in and out of life. Okay? Be open to healing information at the bottom of the deck here. Next message, we have the Hunter. I've been getting a download about this particular card here, the Hunter, okay, with Mother Nature. Gods, goddesses, ancient ones. Track down your fears and your desires. It's basically like stay focused on what it is that you're doing as you're evolving, and allow Mother Nature to take care of the rest. Continue to stay focused and point your direction to where it is that you want to go. For some of you, in order to track down your fears, or tracking down your fears and your desires, is literally releasing the old and resting, putting it to rest. It's a clarity you may not be comfortable with, but you have to. It's a clarity you may not be comfortable with because it may not be clear to you, but it may be something that you're not allowing the ego to connect to the soul, or the ego to connect to the spirit, and the spirit to connect to the soul to get you through. See beyond the current situation. Let's get one more here. Final message, angels and ancestors for the collective. Let go of the need to be right. Okay, so stand your ground, release the old and rest. Track down your fears and desires. Track them down. It's basically like revise it. See what you've done. Is it still something you want to continue to do? And more than likely, you making that decision is because it's showing you how you're prospering in life, or whatever your definition of success, happiness, and bliss is. Okay? And anything that does not bring you that peace, release it. And this could simply be a way of you thinking and doing. There's a habit of the way one communicates or handles or perceives a situation or a circumstance, whatever it is that may be going on, that's this message is saying release the old and rest. You have at the bottom of the deck, guardian angel. You are not alone. So those of you who have a loved one who you may feel like, having some issues there with the concept of that, you're not alone. That's another thing about this new age with Mother Nature tracking down that concept and what has been fed into humanity and the souls having a human experience. What is the energy surrounding this? What is the energy surrounding this? What is the energy surrounding this for the collective? We have Healer of the Ages, 51. The Magician and the Mirror and the Thinking Man. Yeah, the thinking man is realizing that it is the feminine aspect that allows one to fully step into their abilities, their healing abilities. Healer of the Ages, being able to innovate and create. It's the beginning of a new age. Everything that you see here has started from something. And from what I'm seeing here, that something or that transformation, that process had to do with a reflection. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. Okay. So we have here strategy. What's the strategy? What's the plan? What's the plan? Stay in focus here, right? Track down what's the plan. Whatever it is that you have a fear of, just know that that is inverted faith. You're creating something that's not even there and making it real. That's what fear is. That's why it feels like that. Because it's a confusion between something that scares you and something that you don't know and something that pisses you off. At the top, we have Angel of Strength, which came out in reverse in the reading from the Instagram live. Again, if you're following me on Instagram, check that out. If you haven't, if you're not, come on, man. Whenever you whenever you check into this reading. So the Angel of Strength did come out in reverse in that live, and now we're seeing it up right here at the top of the deck. So definitely being covered, all right, by an angel of strength, very powerful, courageous angel, the soul, getting you through places and spaces that the spirit cannot do alone. As the soul gave life to the spirit. Okay. Let's see what the Intuit Oracle card is for this message. 51, 53, 46, 55, 4, 136. Some of you may resonate with that. We have very likely coming on out here, number 3. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. What is the situation? We have a hot air balloon, which is an indication of the 8 of Leo or 8 of Wands. So that's a lot of creative ideas that's coming in, that it's very likely that you will be finding or aligning with balanced, uplifting situations or moments, freedom, due to going with the flow, rising above, not resisting, seeing things from a higher or newer perspective, making you untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow ascension, view, elevate, feeling good. This very likely is what we're seeing here with this 38. Very likely. It's very likely with this energy that if you stand your ground, release the old and rest, track down your fears, track down letting go the need to be right, making plans and staying focused, okay? And realizing that anything that is a fear is just inverted faith. When you are tested in certain commitments that you are making in your life, it is your trust in that faith that is tested. So if you're fearing anything when it comes to something you want to do, it's because you don't trust yourself. So go back to the drawing board and find out why it is that you don't trust yourself and let go of the need to be right or wrong, good or bad, and look at it from cause and effect. What is this actually doing for you? How is this changing? Because this world that you live in is all about change. Change is inevitable. Welcome, darling. Okay, so hot air balloon here. It's indicating that, or clarifying this message, very likely at this time the situation or outcome is likely to occur. For the energy surrounding this energy that's likely to occur, we have Healer of the Ages, number 51. Okay, so this is basically changing your perspective of your restrictions or the devil, Capricorn energy, 10th house energy, work, power struggles, even if that comes from a masculine figure in your life. Okay, we have Healer of the Ages, Magician in the Mirror, the way you're transmuting that energy through the transformation, especially if it comes down to you making a decision as to who you are. This looks like karma because you have a younger version and an older version. Then we have the Thinking Man, number 4610, but 4 to 6. We have the Emperor to the Lover. The Empress having a change of heart, or you, when it comes to your life force and vitality, your who you are, your personality, you're having a change of heart because you're realizing who you are. Okay, with the hot air balloon, very likely it says balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, feeling good. Loving that. Let me get one more for you here. We have the yacht. Come on now. You track down your fears, you go down that path of the dark night of the soul, you realize that the highest up and this 3D self are one and the same. It's just been an illusion that has been taught to you. And the lack of questioning allow you to stay on that path. But now that you have tracked down your fears that were basically an illusion because of a belief system that you weren't questioning, you are now able to let go of the need to be right, see life from cause and effect. Okay. Next message you have coming out from this Intuit Oracle is the 5 of Gemini. Polar opposite to Sagittarius is Gemini. Sagittarius energy is very optimistic, has a lot to do with broadening your horizons either spiritually or academically. But this is really about seeking your truth based on everything that's around you. Being the polar opposite to Gemini, which has a lot to do with networking, short trips, you could actually be astral traveling to seek these type of truths when you're studying certain books too, because that is, you have air and fire. Gemini is air, and then you have Sagittarius with the fire. Now Mercury rules Gemini, Jupiter rules Sag. Jupiter is basically all about spirituality because it was actually the primary ruler to Pisces before Neptune. Okay, so Jupiter rules both Sag and Pisces, technically. So with that being said, you can really see, the angelic aspect of compassion, but then also the fire of God. It's literally love or war. That's me. I'm a Sag. Love or war over here. Okay, because there's too much confusion because of, okay, the lack of clarity when it comes to Neptune's energy, which is confusion. But again, when it comes to alchemy, how you are using, because everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose in this world. Everything. Now, knowing that purpose of that creation, different story, because that's where abuse happens. Okay. So the yacht is about adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, smooth sailing, sophisticated, with the wind, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth, over the top, extravagant. Literally, y'all are all at a point where you can manifest what you want and just as equally what you do not want. Like this. so much passion and fuel igniting it. So be mindful of what you're aware of, because that's what you're creating. The universe is mental. Okay. So we have 385 here. Let me see what this angel number comes up to for y'all real quick. Y'all already know we be doing angel numbers over here, Gematria. It's going to be a quick message because I'm going to that 3 of Cups session. Okay. Listen, with Jazz, Destiny, and Mama D, I'm over there. Mama D, I'm over there. Okay. So we're going to be here for a few more months. Let's see. Let me see. 385 says make right decisions, but we're going to say make decisions and then take action, because we already have, in order to keep the peace, to keep your peace, meaning you too, we in there, let go of the need to be right. So that's what we taking up on out of there. Let's move on. I'm going to pull a message for y'all from the, where is it? The sacred spirit. Okay, if we're going to connect to spirits, we're going to connect to those that are here to assist. Okay, because there's all types, right? So let me pull a spiritual guidance for your life journey at this moment. Welcome on in. Here we go. Ascended Masters. Number 2, create open communication. Today's the 3rd. 3 represents creation. It represents fertility, abundance, the Empress. Now, prior to this reading, the download that came through was 3123, because I'm seeing the 3 day from the 30th going into the 1st, going into the 2nd to the 3rd. So 3123, we have the Empress, Magician, High Priestess, Empress. So what I'm looking at with that, it is your imagination, your intuition that's going to create the as above, so below. But there are certain paradigms when it comes to belief systems that have to be removed because they're inorganic and not in accordance to this earth's vibration. Just saying. So create open communication with the ascended masters of true divinity. Ask and they will reveal themselves to you, depending on who you are, where your soul and spirit is. Okay. Celestial Gatekeeper at the bottom of the deck, number 7. And that actually comes up to 333, 9. Timing is critical. This is a 9 here. Timing is critical. There goes that raven again. Something about this raven. A lot of you who are receiving messages, okay? Look at the time. Time is an illusion, but use that as symbols, okay? Whenever you see something that you're constantly seeing as a synchronicity, work with it. Alchemize it. See what your message is. Because divine is really contacting us all in regards to what we are here to do for our ascension and expansion. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I'm seeing fingerprints too. So some of you could be getting into palmistry. You have ascended masters who are literally waiting to assist you and download information that's going to help you with this gift. Congratulations on developing that as well. 344. They could have learned this from your maternal figures in life, grandmother, great grandmother, or mother. Okay. Oh, Ashe. Ashe, my love, Ashe. And then we have here, just got the notification, 30 minutes, y'all. We got 30 minutes. We have Hidden Realms. Wow, 22. Master Builder. Create conscious awareness. We have Ascended Masters, Hidden Realms. This is why I'm saying I saw that the Pisces, not when I said I saw. the Pisces and the Sag energy, where you can see that angelic, fiery, magician-like energy, where nothing's going to get in your way with this. Create open communication, create conscious awareness. Right now it's time to create. And you have two. We're building. 0, but you have to take a leap of faith. It's not something, it's unorthodox. It's coming to the forefront of your mind. It's something that it's unorthodox. You know what this is for yourself. Okay, we have birth of a creation coming up at the bottom of the deck. All right, this is going to set you up for 2022, 222. Potential growth. You're going to see a lot more about this energy as we get closer and closer to this new moon in Sag. We have the moon in Sag right now. So this is connected to a lot of opportunities that's connected to what you know, your truth. Okay? Doesn't matter what it is. Financial abundance, opportunities. What else? Clear and activate. All of these cards are saying create. This is the third card. Create open communication, create conscious awareness, and create sacred space. When I tell you, whatever this energy is or download y'all receiving from an ascended master, it could be a new ascended master you're connected to. Let me pull the divine feminine and a message from the masculine divine archetypes. We have here Isis at the bottom of the deck. Let me see what this ascended masters feminine energies. Create. 3 times. Ascended masters, hidden realms, clear and activate. There's a lot of clearing and activation happening from the hidden realms, from your ancestors, ascended masters, to you. Of course, this is not a comfortable transformation. Wow. The divine feminine, the cosmic egg. Olodumare. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of ever expanding love. Olodumare Ashe. The cosmic egg and Yemoja. Mami Wata. Yemaya. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Y'all see this type of creation that's happening? There's so much creation. Some of you could be expecting even. There's a lot of motherly energy. There's 3 eggs up in here. Come on now, not 3 eggs, but there's 1 egg here. There's an egg here. There's twins, girl, boy. Congratulations. And then we have the red goddess at the bottom. Babylon. Playfulness is a spiritual power, which is connected to Leo energy. Okay, is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Yeah, you better laugh that shit off for real. Let me see. Oh, my left ear is ringing. It might be, if it's Jupiter hour, left ear, Aquarius. It could be in between Saturn and Jupiter. Our planetary hour I'm speaking of right now. Left ear going off. Aquarius. Social relationships. Learning that lesson. Gaining wisdom. What is the male archetype? Assisting the collective. The husband. Check y'all out. I do, therefore I will. We have the cosmic egg for the feminine energy in Yemoja, assisting, and we have the husband. I do, therefore I will. from the masculine energy. And it was just 345 when I looked at the timer. What do we have here? Melchizedek, the brother. I'm telling you, this ain't no joke. You see this? That follow the voice of your soul, the chariot of ascension. Create open communication. Okay? Create conscious awareness that you are who you are. You are a divine, masculine, divine, feminine, God, goddess, ancient one, mystic, whatever it is that you're here to do in assisting the collective in bringing in this new age of Aquarius, enlightenment, awakening, unconditional love, unity. Create sacred space. My genius reveals daily. This is an important message, especially during the Sagittarius season with all of these frequencies rising up and the magnetism to an old paradigm is no longer. And when I mean old paradigm, I mean in all of these structures and social groups and things that we have been taught about, and it making a difference in assisting the collective, but in all actuality, it was not. So here we have amazing divine masculine, divine feminine energies assisting with the creating of open communication. This is really talking about twin flames here too. So let me pull a romance angel. Let's get to the romance angels, especially with this luxury hot air balloon. 85 may resonate with some of you. 13. It's definitely a message for me. Wow, Ashe. Romance angels, what is this message here? It says release your ex and very soon. Whoa. Some of you gotta, let go of the old. It could be a habit that you have from an old relationship or connections with people that you may be bringing up into the new world, or you're aware of it. Okay. And this is why you're seeing very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You're able to clearly decide when you don't have any confusion. Now, remember, everything has a purpose. If you're confused, that's a time for you to reveal something to yourself here. Okay. Then it says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Like it says here, create open communication, clear and activate. We have clear and clearly coming out for love, romance, angels messages. So when it comes to love, collective, generally, you need to clear a lot of things up within yourself for your union to ascend to higher levels of commitment, unconditional love. Because many have not been taught that or know what that truly is. Okay? You should be able to remain in your power, your partner do the same, and you are able to thrive and operate in tandem where the energy is just flowing and creation is abundant. Yes, you may have, sometimes to weather the storm, but in that storm, you're also able to clear things up depending on your perception of it. See, old habit or unrequited love here at the bottom of the deck. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It doesn't even, for some, this could simply be just as it says here, unrequited love. The attraction and chemistry is not there between you and your partner. Now, the reason being for some of you, it could be because you don't have that within yourself. As within, so without. That's one of those things that is really coming to the forefront more and more and more. I'm not going to say how many years because that it's not up to me to say, but you can see that energy coming up more and more and more, right? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's a huge realization once you're able to do that. This is why I said When you let go of the need to be right and you let go of the right and wrong, you can fully step into cause and effect now. Okay. Greetings, Priz, motivational speaker. I know I need to release this energy. Always on Ashe, my love. There's so much more coming to you. Okay. Use that moment in that relationship to really see who you've become or who you let go of when it comes to you. That's what all of these relationships are for. And anybody that is in your past and is on your mind, honestly, you want to put yourself in a space where you're not looking at them with regret. You're just looking at it as what it is, a lesson, something that's happening for and through you. That's all it is. Because there's so much more. And I'm only saying that from the experience of removing myself from a 9-year relationship. Even throughout that relationship, I wouldn't ever think I'll be in this space. But that moment allowed me to get to know who I was by diving deeper and deeper and deeper into the pit of my soul and really getting to know what love is and what that means for me to receive and give it. Right? So a lot of these connections are really teaching us about ourselves. And we can see that clearer if we, take it from the go for the for and through and not to us. Let's get one more romance angel here. I see myself differently now. After leaving him, I rediscovered my passions and gifts. Yes. Yes. And we let them go with love because they played their part. That's what the art of detachment is. Right? Because change, we live in a world that is all about change. There is no attachment. We created that. And it takes away from the pure essence of what love is, because love is not attachment. If you're feeling that attached energy with your partners, this is a lesson. This is a karmic lesson you're learning. Okay. Then you have forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. That even comes down to this illusion that we have of forgiveness as well. There's a lot that has been created, set up as an illusion, just to help us to label where we're at, to rise above that, not get stuck in the labels, right? So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment, because the present moment has the past, the future, and the now. Okay? But it's your perception to realize that it has already been pre-sent to you. But a lot of things that has already been pre-sent to you, you're not even grabbing it. And it could be because of these lessons we all have to go through to gain the wisdom as to this is what this is. The present, pre-sent, already yours. Just have to remember. Reconnect with your soul tribe. Reconnect with the frequency of your soul. Okay. Then we have religious factors at the bottom of the deck. That's what all of this is about. You'll truly be liberated and can fully experience love once you read the Bible right to left, Revelations to Genesis. Read it backwards. And then realize who you are within that text. It is a book of symbolism. There's so many foundations and ways of doing things, especially in the department of love. That ain't actually it. Right? So we are separating ourselves from that self and cells from that to now fully experience what that star consciousness of unconditional love truly is. But there's a healing, like the star card is of healing process one must go through. A knowing of the unknown. Being comfortable and uncomfortable with the unknown. Just being. Okay, let's get one more. Romance Angel. And I would sign off of this because we're going over to the other sides. Playfulness is at the bottom of the deck, and we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this is literally as you forgive yourself for what you have learned, for where you've come from, you can see your relationships a lot differently. The first three cards on now for your sacred spiritual journey, all three mentioned create open communication with your ascended masters, create conscious awareness of the hidden realms. And hidden realms, for those of you who are interested in natal charts or know your natal charts, this would be your Piscean energy, Neptune energy, 12th house energy, the hidden realms. Then you have clear and activate, create sacred space. All right, so 222, we already know, big number here, being able to see the bigger picture, the super 9 energy. All right, that ethereal presence is becoming more tangible. So now it's going to be easier for you to manifest, but you have to connect to that plug. That's in a different paradigm, not in the one that you're seeing this world scrambling around. Okay, so let's close it with a star seed. 222999. You saw it. You on it. You on it. You on it. What is the final message here for the collective infinite source? Welcome everyone. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and welcome new subscribers. It is amazing to have you. Wow. We have 3 cards. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Big energy, right, TSO? Big energy. Some of you are balancing your Hathor, nurturing and fierce Sekhmet energy. And grounding, Bastet energy. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Holding yourself accountable for what it is that you're imagining and creating. Create that space. Create that open communication to what it is that you truly desire. As a man thinketh, so is he. As a soul, spirit, body thinketh, so it is. I love y'all. Let's tap in over on the other side. I may come back live later, but if not, it was great having you all. See you next time.